breaking news here at Wayland Baptist University. The Pioneers have chosen to add to their sports repertoire the sport of ultimate frisbee. And today we have the team captain with us, Mr. John Rettig. John, good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Is it alright if I ask you a few questions?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, John, tell me about how Wayland decided to start an ultimate frisbee team.
Well, ultimate frisbee is not too common of a sport that a lot of universities have. It's often just a club or even just kind of an informal gathering of students that often happens on campuses, and Wayland decided to take it to the next level. So we're kind of killing two birds with one stone, going international, making relations with other countries, and doing something unconventional.
Very cool. So you mentioned international. I have heard that Wayland Ultimate Frisbee team is going to Malaysia for their first international tournament. Tell me a little bit about your expectations for our team there.
Well, I've researched some how Ultimate's played in different countries, and there's different styles, and I'm looking forward to see how other people around the world play the game of Ultimate. We, of course, have been used to the incredible wins here in Plainview, so that's something we won't have to worry about, but I'm sure that we will be encountering a whole different atmosphere when we go there. So we're looking forward to it. It'll be a new experience for both parties involved.
I can imagine. I've heard Frisbee is huge in Malaysia. So John, how does it feel to be the first full-ride Frisbee player in Wayland history?
Well, it's kind of mixed feelings about it. On one hand, I know there's a lot of basketball players and a lot of football players and a lot of baseball players that may not be getting the typical amount of scholarship. However, I feel that by giving me a full ride, Wayland is really endorsing and getting behind the program. So it's a good thing. I feel like it's good for the sport.
Definitely, great to see that. So just a couple of random questions. What is your favorite throw in Frisbee?
I'd have to say that the scoober is my favorite throw.
The scoober. So how exactly do you do a scoober?
Well, it's like a hammer except without the wind-up. So the Frisbee is upside down, and it's kind of like throwing a football, except it's used to get around players quickly and easily.
Oh, sounds like that will come in handy in Malaysia.
Yes, they'll be guarding us.
Okay, so how old are you right now?
I'm 22.
22, so I'm sure you have a lot of Frisbee experience. What would you say is your #1 Frisbee experience of all time?
I'd have to say that when I was in high school, we had a bunch of solid, dedicated players from our church, and it was basically, it could have been considered a tropical storm, and we were out playing at the local high school field, and you cannot throw the Frisbee straight worth anything. You would throw it and it would go straight horizontal. And so it was more of a bonding, manly experience than an actual ultimate game. But it was the most intense game I'd ever played.
So y'all made the best of the bad conditions?
Yes, we kind of took it just to the next level there.
Awesome, man. So I know a lot of people on Wayland's campus might not necessarily have heard of Ultimate Frisbee or even know what it is. Can you describe the sport to us, give us a brief history and some of the rules of the game?
The easiest way to put it is it's a combination of soccer and Navy football. Navy football, you can only pass, you can't run with it. That's how Ultimate is. In soccer, there's a lot of movement off the Frisbee, or off the ball, if you will. And so you have to be, one person is the highlight of the action at any one time. However, it's a series of movements. So that's the gist of Ultimate. There's goals at each end, and a kickoff. So pretty simple in its construction.
All right, great. We look forward to seeing the results of the tournament in Malaysia. I appreciate it, Mr. John Rettig.
My pleasure.